Alright, so it looks like we are going to start here. I actually decided not to use my Sapphire deck that has the Aspirant. Instead, I'm going to be using my Wild Swarm deck that's just a bunch of bunnies. It's a fun deck. At this point in the arena in the game with already 3 losses, doesn't really matter if I win or not, so we're just going to have some fun and see if the Wild Swarm deck can ramp up and kill him at that point. I did make a slight change to this. I put in 2 Turbulences because they'll be able to deal with, you know, a Eternal Guardian if need be. But it looks like we might be playing another Blood deck of just the same thing. I have a really good hand though. For a... Oh man, I really shouldn't have kept that. I only have 1 shard. I was looking at too much stuff. So this may have been bad, because if I don't get more resources, it's not going to matter. Mulligan to 6. So yeah, I was a little bit too eager to keep the hand because of the stuff I saw. Didn't think about the shards. May not be seeing a destruction deck here, or at least not the same as we've been seeing in the last 2 rounds. So if I can get some shards, I might be able to do okay. I mean, it's kind of a shard. Okay. So I used a repel to get rid of my 1/1 guy. Granted, it does make more bunnies, so it is something that's nice to get rid of, but... Got that at 2 right now. Surge mechanism. So if we get a shard rather, I can play a Crash of Beasts. That's just not very helpful right now. Still kind of worried about an extinction. I'm worried about an extinction on his side, so I don't want to play my other incantation of savagery. So we're just going to go ahead and attack and play another ritualist. We're at 3 counters there. Again, I'd need 2 shards to use my champion ability. I'd need a single shard to get this guy in play. So I mean, an extinction will still hurt me. And he will be able to activate his surge mechanism to get the 4 that he needs for the next turn. So I don't think, unless a Runts of the Litter right now would pull me, be able to activate him. But that's not going to be able to do that, so... continue to attack. You might have another repel. So with his shard count here, or threshold rather, he's going to be able to be doing stuff here with the surge mechanism. So like now, he does have enough to play an extinction should he get it. So if I get a shard, I will be able to play... I would probably play the Bucktooth Commander. Okay, he's going to persecute that guy. It's a good choice for him. Oh, another incantation of savagery that doesn't help me. Does he have another repel? Maybe. So he's only been able to get 3 shards as well, but he's got his surge mechanism so that he's been getting resources. Don't know what he's sitting on though. There's a shard. Alright. That's at 3. I think I'm gonna put down another incantation. No, because if he does have still have some more repels, I'm just gonna continue to try to ping him to death. It does not seem to be working too well, but alright, so he's got a second repel. Run to the litter is actually what I would want to pull right now, because that will trigger this and let me swing for 6. Then another shard would be nice. Don't know what he is attempting to ramp into though. Another ritualist. That will at least let me, if I ever get a third resource, be able to do stuff. Just reading repel, seeing if it was destroy, if it targeted the troop, or if it was the like celestial flare from magic, where it makes you sacrifice a creature, an attacking creature. Since when this guy comes out, he'll be 6/3. It's not. He doesn't have the ruby shard, so it doesn't have those spiders that I have to worry about. I don't know what his deck is doing. Probably saying the same thing about me though, since how I have 2 resources and all he's seen so far are Ritualists of the Spring Litter and a Howling Brave. Yeah, I would say Repel is pretty nice. Unfortunately, he's used it twice on my Ritualist of the Spring Litter. He's used... So, I mean, at this point, I guess? A single shard at this point would be good, because it'll let me use my Battle Hopper ability now, which will trigger this. And then I can pretty much cast whatever I want from my hand. There's a shard. Alright, so let's... Yeah, exactly. So probably what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna do the battle hopper. That'll give me that. So both of those. Now I haven't played these because again I'm worried about an extinction. So I'm gonna actually play the command tower as my 3-drop to get a little bit extra damage here. 7, 8, 9 damage here. If he's got an extinction, next turn I'll be able to drop one of my feral beasts. So at this point, I think I'm alright because he basically is going to need 3 extinctions in order to deal with me. And if he doesn't do it next turn, I can drop a commander and get even more guys out, or more damage in. But he does have this to kind of dig for answers if he needs to, so... Oh well, we'll see how this plays out. I actually forgot I would get 2 of these guys when I used the abilities because of this guy. So that was a nice surprise. Okay. It's alright. That's why we held back some stuff. Granted, however, if I would have had those feral beasts in play, he would be dead right now. But at the time, I didn't think I'd have enough to... I was worried that he'd just put down some blockers and stuff and then have an extinction. So for him to use an extinction to get rid of one is okay. He might have a dragon. It would hurt. I definitely can get rid of it though. But we'll see. The thing with the Blood Dragon, of course, is that he gets a troop when he plays it, which I think is kind of ridiculous. So even if I kill it, he'll be able to hit me with it as well. So how much was that for? That was weird that he played a card. It's weird that he did those on the same turn. But, I mean, if he's got a bunch of those, like if he's got another one, that could be problematic for me. So we're going to put down a feral beast. And a single commander. Gives me 2 turns. If he's got a life siphon, if he's got another life siphon, I could be dead before let's see, he needs 2 life siphons at this point to kill me. Because he can't use his champion ability once. We'll see how this goes. He could lay a shard. I guess he could have a shard and a life siphon. He's going to gain some life. He's going to gain some more life. gonna gain some resources. Alright, so we're gonna deal 10 damage here. I should have played this guy and gotten in one more hit, maybe. Alright, so let's think this through. If he doesn't have an extinction, and I play my Bucktooth Commander, that'll be an extra 5 damage. It's not going to be enough to kill him next turn with it. I've got to play like he doesn't have an extinction and worry about the life siphon at this point. Because if I played both of these, I can kill him next turn with them. But I'm worried that if he does have an extinction, you know what, he's got one card in hand. If it's a life siphon, if it is an extinction, he'll use it. I'm just going to proceed. I'm going to crash beasts. And then, oh, I forgot that it would have given me 6. It still wouldn't have been enough. Because it would have been 7. This guy would have been 4, and this guy would have been... No, I was right. So anyways, like I said, I'm doing that because if he's got a life siphon, I'm dead anyways. If he's got an extinction, I can come back with the Pharaoh Beast. I guess it does give him a turn to draw into a life siphon, but there you go. So I think that if I get an actual decent starting hand and don't be an idiot about it, I might be okay in this matchup.